हाँ, dear students, hope you'll be fine at your respective places. हाँ, we have studied this genetic code. हाँ, हमने ये कहा कि पहले अगर हम इसकी हिस्ट्री पे जाएंगे दैट वी हैव बीन स्टडी दैट दिस जेनेटिक कोड की अगर हम बात करेंगे दैट इज ए डबलेट कोड, सिंगलेट कोड. वहाँ पर हमके पास सिर्फ ये देखते हैं कि ओनली these four codons are formed which will code only 4 amino acids. अगरचे हमारे पास कितने थे 20 amino acids are there. फिर हमने ये कहा कि डबलेट कोड इज, वहाँ पर हमने देखेंगे कि दैट इट इज मेड अप ऑफ दिस टू नाइट्रोजन बेसिस. दैट मीन्स वी हैव गॉट ओनली 16 कोड्स. अगर हम देखेंगे 4^2 दैट मीन्स 16 ओनली. दैट मीन्स कि अब हमारे पास वी हैव गॉट 20 अमीनो एसिड्स. 4 कहाँ जाएंगे? सो इट हैज़ टू बी डिस्कार्डेड. अब ये कहा गया है कि दैट वी हैव गॉट ट्रिपलेट कोड. नाउ जो हमारे पास मॉडर्न नॉलेज है दैट ट्रिपलेट कोड इज देयर विच इज मेड अप ऑफ द 3 नाइट्रोजन बेसिस. दैट मीन्स 4^3 इज इक्वल टू 4 into 4 into 4 and that comes equal to 64. Now we have got only 20 amino acids. These 64 codons, they are enough to code these 20 amino acids. Now this triplet codon की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे या triplet code, it was given by George Gamow and this code was proved by Nuremberg and Hargobind Khurana. And these two scientists, the Nuremberg and this Khurana, they have done some experiments and they have also, and by providing some certain evidences which proves that this genetic code, it is a triplet. That this genetic code is a triplet code. An important thing is to be noted that out of these 64 codons, 3 कोडान जो हैं 3 कोडान्स आउट ऑफ 64, 3 कोडान जो हैं दे आर स्टॉप कोडान्स. वो क्या है? दे आर स्टॉप कोडान्स और दे आर ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज नॉनसेंस कोडान्स because these 3 codons, they do not code for any amino acids. That means these 3 codons, they do not code for any amino acid. Now what are these 3 codons? वो कौन कौन से हैं which are called as the nonsense codon, which are called as the stop codon? These are UAG, then we have got UGA, then we have got UAA. These are the 3 and they have been called as this UAG, it is called as amber. UGA, it is called as opal, and this is called as ochre. So we have got out of 64 codons, these 3 codons, these are called as nonsense codons or these are called as stop codons. So out of 64 codons only, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे these 61 कोडान जो हमारे पास हैं दे कोड फॉर 20 amino acids. Out of 64, now there are only 61. Where has 3 gone? Because these are the nonsense codon, they do not code for any amino acids. Only 61, these code for 20 amino acids. Dear students, always remember, एक बात आपको याद रखनी है, always remember that sequence of codons. What is that? Always remember that sequence of codons on mRNA is, mRNA decides rather. mRNA decides the sequence of a amino acid in protein chain. So always remember, but beta, sequence of codons on mRNA, it decides the sequence of amino acids in protein chain. Say for, मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल दूंगा. फॉर एग्जांपल, हाँ, let this be the amino acid. No, sorry, this mRNA chain. Now this is the codon AUG. This is the second codon, that is the UUU. This is the third codon CAG. This is our mRNA. Now the sequence of these codons on mRNA, it decides the sequence of amino acids in protein chain. See, this AUG, it methionine amino acid. This UUU, it sequence for the phenylamine. This CAG, it glutamic acid. Yeah, this is called as the glutamic acid. Glutamic acid. This is the protein chain. So what is the sequence of these codons on mRNA? It decides the sequence of amino acids in the protein chain. Now, very much important aspect of this genetic code is, that is, properties of genetic code. First one point. What is that? Genetic code is triplet. Genetic code is triplet, which means each codon is made up of 3 nitrogenous bases. Very good. Second, अगर हम बात करेंगे, genetic code is universal. What does that mean? That genetic code is universal, which means that from bacteria to human beings, जो हम बात कर लेंगे, genetic codes are same. Genetic codes are same. So second is हमारे पास that genetic code is universal. That means from bacteria to human beings, genetic codes, they are same. Third, जो अगर हम बात करेंगे, what is that? We have got the third one. That genetic code is commaless. What does that mean? That no punctuation mark. This mark is found between the genetic code. Is found between the genetic code. That was the third. Now we have got fourth one. अगर हम उसको बताने की कोशिश करेंगे, fourth one, that is, we have got the genetic code, that is AUG. This code It is the one genetic code which has got two functions. It has got two functions. What are those two functions? First one, it is an initiation codon. Yeah, it starts the chain of these amino acids. Initiation. It is a initiation codon. Second one, जो इसकी है, it codes for methionine amino acid. So second one. First one, it is a triplet. It is made up of 3 nitrogen bases. Second one, universal from bacteria to human beings. Genetic codes are same. Third, it is commaless. No punctuation mark is found between the genetic code. Third, we have got the genetic code AUG. This genetic code, it has got two functions. First one, it is the initiation codon. Second one, it codes for the amino acid methionine amino acid. We have got fifth one, very much important. Fifth one. What is that fifth one? Genetic code is specific, or we can say unambiguous. Unambiguous. That means, what does this mean? That each codon, अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, that each codon codes है particular amino acid only. यहाँ पर स्पेसिफिक है. Now we have got sixth one, sorry, which is also important. That is degeneracy of genetic code. What does this mean? Degeneracy of genetic code. It means that amino acid can be coded by more than one codon. See beta, we have now got total 64 codons. Out of these 64, 3 are nonsense codon. अब वहाँ पर कितने बचते हैं? 61. Now we have got how many? 61 these codons, and we have got only 20 amino acids. That means कि एक अमीनो एसिड को एक से ज्यादा भी कोडान जो हैं वो इसको कोड कर सकते हैं. I will give an example. For example, चलो बेटा एग्जाम्पल की बात हम करेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वी हैव गॉट व्हाट विल कॉल देयर अमीनो एसिड. वी हैव गॉट एक अमीनो एसिड एक हमारे पास है, उसका नाम है अर्जिनिन. दैट इज अमीनो एसिड अर्जिनिन, ARG, इसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में हम लिखते हैं. दैट इट इज कोडेड बाय 6 कोडॉन्स. It is coded by 6 codons. What are these 6 codons? CGU, CGC, CGA, CGG, AGA, AGG. These are the codons, 6 codons which code this amino acid. Now there are few exceptions. अब हमारे पास कुछ exceptions है. Few exceptions. We have got some exceptions. we have got some exceptions, few exceptions. Now we have got some exceptions, few exceptions. What are those exceptions? Number first, methionine amino acid. This methionine amino acid और दूसरा हमारे पास है ट्रिप्टोफैन. ट्रिप्टोफैन amino acids. Methionine amino acids and tryptophan amino acids. ये दो ऐसे हैं जहां पर हम देखते हैं कि जो प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ डिजेनरेसी है, प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ डिजेनरेसी is not applicable. We mean this methionine, it is coded by amino acid, this codon AUG. So these are the few exceptions. For example, methionine amino acid or tryptophan amino acids, where we will see the property of degeneracy is not applicable. Now अब क्वेश्चन अराइज हो जाता है, व्हाट इज द रीजन फॉर दिस डिजेनरेसी? व्हाट इज द what we'll see, what is the you will see this reason for this degeneracy. Now question arises, what is the reason for degeneracy? हाँ, डिजेनरेसी के लिए हमारे पास आंसर जो है इन शॉर्ट वोबल बेसिस. What is that? Those are called as the wobble or wobbly bases. Wobbly bases. What is those bases? We know that each codon it is represented by the 3 nitrogen bases. जो first basis जो है वो छोड़ो, जो लास्ट बेस में आती है, द थर्ड नाइट्रोजीनियस बेस that is found in a codon is called a wobbly base. I will give an example. See, UUC, UUA, UUG. You see, these two are same. यहाँ पर भी. But this third जो है, this nitrogen base, it is here एक टाइप की. So what we will see, it is this third nitrogen base. इससे भी property जो होगी that will be the same, इससे भी जो information होगी that will be the same. लेकिन this third nitrogen base जो इसमें information होगी, it will be different for this genetic code, for this genetic different, for this it will be the different, it will be the different. So जो reason है degeneracy की, it is because of this wobbly base. Now here we will see जो first two bases जो होते हैं, they are stable and there is no differences present in them, but it is the third base which is what we call as which is different. Now एक point आपको याद रखना है. What is that point? Mutation can cause change. Mutation can cause change in codon, and which is especially what is that? This point mutation, especially point mutation. So this was all about this genetic code. Okay, what are the various properties of the genetic code? We say that this property of the, we have got some properties. First one, that this genetic code is triplet. Second हमने कहा कि genetic code is universal. Third हमने कहा कि genetic code is commonless. फिर हमने चौथा बताया कि there is the genetic code, that codon, that is the AUG, which codes which performs two functions. First one, it is an initiation codon. Second one, it codes for this methionine amino acids. फिर हमने कहा कि जो genetic code है, it is specific. That means that a codon codes a particular amino acids only. Sixth हमने कहा कि degeneracy of the genetic code, it means an amino acids can be coded by more than one codon. हमने एक एग्जांपल दी कि वहां पर हमने देखा कि एडेनाइन अमीनो एसिड इट इज कोडेड बाय 6 कोडॉन, लेकिन देयर आर फ्यू एक्सेप्शंस. फॉर एग्जांपल मिथोनाइन की हमने एग्जांपल दी, या ट्रिप्टोफैन की, वेयर वी विल सी द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ दिस डिजेनरेसी इज नॉट पॉसिबल. बट व्हाट इज द रीजन फॉर द डिजेनरेसी? इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ दीज वोबली बेसेस. That is this, the third nitrogen base found in the codon is called as the wobbly base. In the first two, that is same, but in the last one, this base is different. These two carries the same genetic information, but this last one, it carries the different genetic this information. Now, this point should be noted that it is the mutation which can cause change in the codon, especially the point mutation. This was all about this genetic codon. In the next video, we will proceed further in this course. Until then, goodbye. In this, what we call as this molecular inheritance. Until then, goodbye. God bless you. Thanks.